What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas Podcast. Thank you for all the day ones, all the new subscribers, all the likes, all the comments, all the feedback. Thank you so much. Today's episode, we're going to probably be talking about, I don't know, it's going to be up to the audience, man. If y'all want to talk about Mark or the other character, or I don't know, I think probably just want to hear, prison politics from Bobby and Youngblood. I mean, they both got, you know, I think 20 years. So together, it'll make it about 40 years of prison experience. Ain't nothing to talk about me, man. What is there to say about me? Y'all done said everything about me. What else is there? Tell me, what else is there? I'm not gonna start no panel. If you want to get on my panel and talk nonsense, hit the Cash App. I'm not trying to hear nobody's gibberish. Go. Speak whatever nonsense you want on your platform, or go talk to yourself. Over here, yeah. I mean, if you want to jump on my live and talk nonsense, you're gonna have to pay to play. I'm not gonna just sit there and argue back and forth. You killing my vibe, man. You killing my vibe. You bye bye, man. Go to your platform. Go to your lover's platform, and how can I say? Go sit on your stumps or twiddle. I don't need y'all's negativity on my platform. Only people that got common sense and bring something to the table to contribute to society. All that negativity shit, keep it on your side of town. I've already, how can I say it, man? I've already been in negativity knee deep. I don't need to be in negativity any longer. I don't. You're gonna have to go watch the documentary that I posted, and you have to make your own assumption. You're gonna have to go based off that documentary. That's why I've been playing these parts without me talking over, so people can sit there and listen, rewind it, and make your own conclusion. I'm not here to persuade anybody to, you know, think any kind of different. Everybody has their own mind to, be able to analyze it and break it down and make your own conclusion. That's why I've never said to any of the people that watch me not to watch anybody else. I've never tried to alienate anybody. Be like, oh no, y'all don't watch them. No. Everybody has their own mind to make their own conclusion of what they watched or just heard. So everybody, that's all I'm doing. I'm just bringing stuff to the table, presenting it to y'all, and y'all go from there. I'm not saying nothing other of what Mark hasn't said himself. It's not like I'm making up all this stuff on my own. I'm just going based off the documentaries. I don't know. I mean, you have to watch that documentary. Mendenhall, he explained something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. You know, he's not here, so that's why I really don't like speaking on that subject. Uh, those people have passed away, and it's pointless. You know, we could talk about it, but you know, as far as that topic right there, you know, I think I don't know because it's double edged sword. You know, because if it's true, then that person's still around other kids, and I don't know. But the dad, you know, from what I've seen, the dad didn't really didn't really pay it too much mind. If you go back and listen to it, the dad was like, you know, he told me about it, but he didn't tell me nothing else after that. He didn't like make a big deal of wanting him to stop. So I don't know. You know what I mean? It's kind of complicated there. I think so. I think he might still be alive. Yeah, you should reach out to Dante. He has the contact information. Or you might be able to reach out to sister. I think she has a Facebook account. Try to reach out to her and see what she tells you. How you doing, Rita? Not too long, about 7 minutes. Robbie Gregg. Maybe that's the Robbie Gregg from the documentary. He'd probably make a good interview. I mean, just to uh, solidify that the documentary was accurate and the honest truth. Because if he can confirm that his part of the documentary was the truth, what's up, God Soldier? Just doing a little live, man. You know, trying to rack up the people. That way, Bobby and Youngblood can get on here in a little bit. And most likely, man, it's up to y'all, man, the audience, the subscribers. You know, uh, Youngblood, he's from Alabama prison system. You know, he got 20 years. Bobby's from Texas. He got about 20 plus years in prison. But Bobby has done a state and federal. I don't know. You know, I really don't know. I mean, well, we can ask him here in a little bit. I don't know. I really never really asked him of why he went to prison or yeah. I mean, uh, and the part of the documentary, it actually shows where that guard got his pants down. They don't actually blur that part out. That's why I haven't showed that part, and that's towards the end of it. And Robert Gregg, but nobody really. I mean, his because you don't on the Robbie Craig too situation. Who can say that he wasn't just trying to run game on that guard? He could have been running game on that guard, knowing that that guard was fruity, and he probably said, "Oh, you know what? I can probably get myself out of this jam." Yep. I mean, I watch his show. I watch his shows. Yeah, I probably will. I mean, he got a lot more subscribers in his platform. He got good content. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he would have probably did a lot better, a little bit more better work on Mark. Plus, he has a inmates in Alabama that he has in contact with, so he has inside information that can verify what Mark was doing. Yeah, and you're right, Mr. T. I think uh I think that's the next step, man. I'm gonna reach out to Alabama prison profiles. Well, I already have. I have one time, and he told me it's because I don't have no social media. I don't I don't have no how can I say? Yeah, I've seen Tim Snow. I've seen Tim Snow. I mean, I watched some of his stuff. I mean, I think I think he created his own lane. I mean, he got the Texas prison genre locked. I mean, he's one of the, you could say, originators from the prison genre of Texas content. I mean, he got good content. I mean, he's a good speaker. Those are some Fred Fred Lee, and that I think the Birmingham Blood too. Man, if they would just be able to come back but I'm gonna reach out to Alabama prison profiles. I just haven't had time. I just really don't want to. Not that I want to. Just I like I like my peace, and my I don't like researching and all that, but it kind of helps, to be able to collaborate and have other people to help you out. No, it don't get old, man, but it's hard, man. When you've been a loner, when you get used to just being a loner, you get used to being by yourself, man. You like that solitude. Oh man, it's content, man. You know, the way I see it, they weren't trying to give me no pass. And you see, look, what a God Soldier said. They're making, I guess, AI movies. I could care less about Mark being fruity. It's the stuff that he's saying. Taking it by force. The dude was already going to church and saying, you know what, man, I don't want to be part of that lifestyle, man. Let me make it, man. I want to. basically hide behind the Bible. Nah, man, I ain't never seen no Chinese inmates. Nah, not that I can think about, man. What's up, Texas made? He probably did, man. But Marcus too. Marcus too. He's too dumb to realize that natives, man. To be honest, yeah, man. Mm, that's the thing, man. I don't care if he was busting cheeks. Hips was in there busting cheeks. You know, it's the stuff that taking it by force, man. You know, them bully tactics. I could care less where a man sticks his Peter in, man. But if you do it, if you're doing it forcibly, man, that's a whole different thing, man. Now, if the dude's going in there and says, "Hey, you know what, man? You, you know, if there's a dude tossing ass up in there and you want to partake in that, you know, hey, go ahead, man. You know, just you're not gonna come over here and drink after me or try to share anything that has to do that goes near any of my lips, like smoking a cigarette or drinking after my cup or even cooking. You know, that's the prerogative. You know, I mean, some people are there for life, and you know, you're not going to be able to say, "Hey, man, you know, don't do that." But if he's taking it by force, you know that's a whole different thing, man. That's just like the same thing out here. See that's yeah, it's because it's not really allowed, man. It's like nowadays, I think you got it's so open. Look at that story of Coco, man, of Roderick. And see, I'm still working on that one. I've been putting him on the burner. He keeps on emailing me, you know, and look at him. He was an openly black gay male out here in the free world. He was openly gay. So just because he went to prison, that made him a target. So just because he was openly gay, that means that it was okay for everyone to come and take it from him. And I don't know, man. And plus, I don't even care about that no more. It's like what's done is done, man. There's no. All I know is that I didn't have I didn't have no involvement in putting people's addresses on YouTube, posting them as far as stuff like that. Nah, man. My conscience is clear. That's why I don't feel too bad when they're like, "Oh, what do you got so much? Why are you so involved?" I'm like, "For fuck, man. You know, they called me everything in the book that they wanted to, and then what? You just want me to be like, okay, man, everything's cool, move on." You know, it's like you publicly humiliated me, but you can't do a public apology. It's like you said everything about me in public. You didn't say it in private. You said everything in public. Nah, man. You see, I don't have to apologize to anybody, man. How you gonna dictate to tell me what to do? I don't tell another man what to do. I'm not gonna call you God soldier and tell you to change your channel on your TV because I don't like what you're watching. Does that make sense? I'm not gonna call you God soldier and be like, say, God soldier, change that channel on your TV. I don't like it. You can't dictate another man's household. Blue Blanco could have done the same thing to me. He could have done the same thing to me. I don't know what. See, I don't know who Blue Blanco is. I don't know what Dante said to him, did to him, rubbed him the wrong way. I don't know. No, it's cool, God told you. I'm not trying to like say anything about you, bro. It's not. I know you mean. I know you mean rack, bro. That's facts, bro. See, when I was in prison, man, they still had canned foods and steel toe boots. So you still had something, you know. And I got schooled, man. My older homeboy said, man, look, man, always keep you two refried beans on hand. Always keep you two, three refried beans. He goes, those got less air in it, and they ain't gonna bust on the first time. He goes, you want something that's solid that ain't gonna pop. So you know, your older homeboys show you the ropes, man. They don't want you to crash out, but they're also, you know, showing you, hey, you ever need a user, double knot that motherfucking double socket and go to town. And you know what? We're past that point, man. Because what is there to say, man? I'm gonna continue posting content about them characters. They can continue as well. It don't bother me. I don't even watch their videos. I mean, I read my comments and somebody said that they had a live last night and they had about a couple of people in their live. And I realized, man, it's hard because I be watching other channels and other channels with a lot of bigger subscribers. And sometimes they be having, you know, 40, 50, 60 people in their lives. And I'm like, man, you know, if you have 10 people in your life, I guess you're doing all right. Even 5 people, you should be grateful that 5 people are tuning in. Here in a little bit, I'm gonna send the link out to Bobby and Youngblood. Because I had already set it for 7, but you know, now that my son's out on spring break, he wants to be playing Call of Duty and shit like that. So I think that's my next thing to do, man. I'm just gonna stream Call of Duty and give people a few laughs while I get mad. You know what I mean? Because being on Call of Duty, man, on the Battle Pass, It's just like being on YouTube, man. You get to talk to shit. You get to talk to people all over the place, all over the country as well. Yeah, I'm gonna try to probably. It just depends, because sometimes uh they want to make it about me. Yeah, we can do that. It's because it's this is not about me. It's like, I mean, it sucks that you can't even post stuff that you do with your family or stuff what you do with your kids. This YouTube is supposed to be a friendly environment, to where you can post of what you're doing, but you can't even do that because you got characters taking your pictures. They'll take pictures of your loved ones, make accounts of them, and it's like, man, come on, man. Why go through all that? And now they're making these AI videos, you know, for what? For they can get people that and it's like they're a bunch of characters, man. But I don't pay it no mind because that's their right. Yeah, it's difficult, man. It's a slippery slope, and the toxic gas is, you know, it's like walking on the moon. Nah, man, you forgot Betty the cook said Mark's Donatello with his wooden shaft. Um, Dante's more the nerdy one, man. I think not Michelangelo, but maybe Ralphie. Appreciate it, God Soldier. Appreciate it, Mumai. Yeah, his name's Bobby. He's been in Texas prisons, state, and he's also been in federal custody. So you want me to? I'm gonna start with the first one, and then we'll go from there. Sorry about that, y'all. It don't, God Soldier. I mean, it don't take effect away that Mark was a booty bandit, man, and that Dante's